Excuse me. What up, Fluffers? Foxy here. Welcome to the live stream. It says it's starting, so I hope it is. Let's see if we get anyone in chat. Looks good to me. Alright, so, hi. Today is going to be a little bit different, as you can see from the thumbnail or the picture on Twitter that I sent out. I'm going to give you a little bit more of insight behind me. So, I'm Fox. I'll put him up here so we can all see. And you can overwatch everything. There we go. Hi everyone, good to see you all in chat. So, my name is Nick. As most of you probably know from the 12 months in the fandom video I did. So I just thought I'd take this opportunity to have a bit of a chat to you guys so you can all get to know me a little bit better. Just as a person and who I am and how I found the fandom, my journey through the fandom, why I picked Forks, just a bit more about me instead of just Forks. So I felt, you know, after my face reveal, that was a very big video for you guys, so this is me now. I'll say hi. I want to give a big shout out. Oh, 1 second, I'll look it up. You think I'd be more prepared for this, but I'm really not. I'll probably have to log in, don't I? Why would I? Oh, either way, I want to just give a big shout out to all of my patrons on Patreon. As it's a part of my reward, you can have a quick look at it here. That's my Patreon page. If you want to check it out, by all means, please do. I love everyone on there. Plus, it's a chance to, you know, even some of the rewards, join my Discord channel and stuff like that. So you can actually have a proper chat to me. I have lost my chat window. I can't see what you're all saying. There it is. So, a little bit about me. I'm Nick. I'm older than I like to admit, but however old I look to you, let's go with that. I look a bit younger than what I actually am, I think. So, thank you all to my patrons out there, and let's get started. The magic is not broken. He's right there. He's my Foxy. My hair. My natural hair color is not any of the colors you see here. I dye this. I like my foxy orange hair. It's a pain. But so, I'll give a big shout out to the people I can see. Twister, hi there. Twister's one of my patrons. Thank you for joining us. Midnight Rockwolf Tales, Nimnom, Swan Moose, Diego, Sparky, Daniel, Tony, Fantastic Owl Gaming, Mika. Hi Mika. You're streaming too, aren't you, Mika? Wonderfully Wild, Channel Thing, Wolf Lover Gaming, Gamma Games, Pompeii, Lumi's here. Hi Lumi. And we got Bluetooth. No, Lumi actually is here. I'll make you a mod very quickly. Add moderator. Pompangle Dangle is now a moderator. Yay! Alright, so this is open up question and answers for you guys. So any questions you have about me, just so you get to know a bit more about me, by all means. If we run out of things to talk about, or if I'm just kind of boring, I've decided I'm going to play a bit of either.io with you guys, and let's see what we all kind of decide about things. So, let's first of all, Midnight Rockruff, what part of Australia am I from? I am from southeast Queensland, about an hour and a half out of Brisbane, but I am looking to move to Brisbane early next year to get down a bit, do a bit more stuff with the furries here, and hopefully make a lot more videos. I feel like I've been a bit lax lately with the videos, and I apologise for that. I apologise for the stream being at this time as well. It was a bit of a last minute thought. I have to work tomorrow, which is my usual day for uploading, so I'm kind of like scrambling. What do I do? I hope you can all hear me decently. The microphone's coming through. Yeah, go sub to Lumi, guys. Look up YouTube Pompangle Dangle. Check out Lumi. She's starting to make videos, so you better keep it up, Lumi. I've made you a mod now. You're into this. You're in this 100%. Stistic doesn't have any questions. Oh, Stistic. Stistic is also a patron of mine. Hi, Throttle. Throttle's a new patron. Had a bit of a chat to him earlier today. No older than 26. Thank you, Twister. Channel Thing has asked, what's my favourite food? My favourite food is pasta with cheese. So I guess over in America you call it like buttered noodles. But, I don't know, pasta with parmesan cheese and like a nice sharp cheddar. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Other than that, it'd be rice or pancakes. My occupation from Fikex. I am a videographer for a local university. I make their videos for their YouTube channel, their Facebook channel, stuff like that. So again, I feel like it's a lot of extra pressure on me that I work full time, 5 days a week making videos, and then on the weekend I make more videos. So I'm glad I love it, but it is a bit of a stress. Like sometimes I just want to unwind and have a weekend of gaming. Hey Christopher. Hey Rusty, how you doing? Rusty Rex is here. Make sure you check out Rusty Rex too, guys. I'm hoping to do a bit of work with him in the future, so keep an eye out for that too. This is why I want to move to Brisbane. All the good furry YouTubers are here. Not everywhere else, but definitely want to do more work with a lot more furries around in Brisbane. How long have I been a furry? By Diokami. I've been an active furry for about 3 years, just over 3 years. That's when I really truly found the fandom in my area. Like, I discovered the fandom, say, about 10 years ago at least, with artwork and pictures of some old conventions over in America, and I just fell in love with it instantly. And then I got kind of sad and depressed because I just couldn't fathom that ever coming to Australia. So I kind of sheltered myself from that, like to not make myself too depressed, seeing all this stuff that I'd never be able to experience. And then I found in my local Spotlight a picture, like on the brag board. Spotlight's a material store. They sell materials for people to make outfits, and they have a little brag board where locals post up photos of things they've made. And I saw a fursuit. Again, this is about just over 3 years ago, and I fainted. I was like, oh my god, I need to find out more about this. And all that was on there was one little name, and that name was Lazy Loop. And I googled the absolute crap out of Lazy Loop, and a bit of a stalkerish kind of thing. I like, is this like a national brag board? Is it like someone in Australia had made this, or is it someone from where I lived? And I found Lazy Loop's YouTube, and then from there kind of found her Fur Affinity, and realised that, yeah, she's a fursuit maker in my area. And I just went absolutely nuts about it. And contacted them and had a conversation back and forward saying, I'd love to learn more about this, I'd love to get a fursuit. And next thing you know, I have old Foxy here from Lazy Loop. So that's kind of how I got into it, but yeah, it's just amazing. Where did I get the inspiration for my persona? That was from Jinx, I believe. It's just gone off screen. Forks, I have always had an affiliation for foxes. I think the real turning point in my life where I realised just how much of an affiliation was when I used to work at the casino in Brisbane. I was a croupier, or professional, dealer. Not the bad dealer, it's still a bad dealer, I guess I'm gambling. Blackjack, roulette, all that kind of stuff. And I worked the night shift. I drive home at 4 AM when I finish my shift. And driving out of Brisbane, taking my exit to get to my home, I saw something on the road up ahead. It was nowhere near me, no risk of it being hit at all. But I slowed down, and as I turned the corner and my headlights hit it, it was just this most beautiful red fox. It was winter, so it was nice and fluffy, and it just casually stopped and looked up at me. And in that split second, I just felt like, I locked eyes with it, and it's just like, it probably looked in the car, like, what's this thing? I was like, okay, I should probably get off the road now. But I just felt like that connection was just built there instantly, and I just fell in love with everything foxes. I believe that if spirit animals are a thing, I would definitely have a fox as mine. And I've seen a couple of foxes in the wild here and there. I've seen a little baby fox on the side of the road. I pulled up and saw him there, and he kind of had a little sniff of the car before he ran away, and that was just very touching. Every little encounter I've had with a fox has just been so touching, and that's kind of why I went with the fox. As for Fawkes, he's very important to me. He is the epitome of a red fox to me, with a bit of blues for a bit of pizzazz, I say. And plus orange and blue go really well together. I like play on words. I know Fawkes is meant to be pronounced faux, and it means fake in French. And I love the fact that it looks like the word fox, and people who don't know the original French would call it Fawkes. And it means fake. You know, I'm wearing a big fake fox fursuit, and it has that connection to me. I love the play on words. Let's have a look. Yes, foxes are spirit. Thank you, Shelley. Foxes are a great spirit animal. How do I spell your name? You've pointed out that I spelled it wrong about 3 times. Which name is that, Sam? Fawkes is Faux. My last name is the last name is Veritas. Which is Veritas. For Ascari Husky, Veritas. Fawkes Veritas. Okay, don't get it wrong. I'll do a stream with you again soon. Hi Mojave. Hi Cringy. I'm not getting into politics, Cringy. I have a lot of opinions on that. I don't want this to go that way, but I think things should be sorted out soon, hopefully. Hund. Hi Hund. Oh, Hund is another loop shooter, a friend of mine over from America. Fawkes, do we still call you Dad? You want to call me Dad? As long as I'm not your real dad, I'm okay with that. You can call me Daddy Fox. I'm known as Daddy Fox to a lot of the other loop suitors because, yes, story behind that. What to say and what not to say to the people. Oh, scroll the screen. To the people in media about furries. I'm going to take a bit of a page from Uncle Kage here. Uncle Kage is the father, the grandfather, the everything of the furry fandom and the convention scene. He has an amazing 1-hour panel where he talks about furries in the media. Please go check it out. I'm not sure how to find it. Just like Google, like YouTube search furries in the media or something, or Uncle Kage furries in media. Your best bet is just avoid the media. If you're at a convention and you see a TV crew there and they try and approach you, go to an admin, let them know they're there, and make sure that they're okay to be there. Because a lot of media's try and sneak in, and probably a bigger problem in America than Australia, but a lot of media's try and sneak in and try and get things they really shouldn't be getting. Because I believe what Uncle Kage says, which is the admins should be in charge of that, because they are the ones presenting the convention, and they know what they want to say and what they want to represent, where other people might come up and say just the wrong things with all good intentions. But if you don't know about the media and how the news media spins their stories, just avoid them. That's the best bet, and get someone who knows what they're doing, an admin who can represent what we are properly. The media will try and hook you into saying what they want to hear, because the stories that are going to get told on the news and the media are going to be what gets the audience, not what the truth is. So we can say 99 or 1,000,001 amazing things about the fandom, and one thing that can be spun to attract an audience, saying, "Oh, this is I can't even think of the words right now. Good time to live stream. This is like a decrepit underground cult, just because of one word that's been spun in a certain way." It's really important. Like I've studied film and TV for a long time, and I know just how powerful the news can be, and it's very dangerous. So yes. Anyway, I'll move on from that. Wolf Lover Gaming. Am I a gamer? Yes, I'm a gamer. I really need to get onto my Fawkes Plays channel and stream more. I play plenty, I just don't stream. There's been a few things going on in my life that I'm not going to share with you. I apologize. It's just private things, but it's just maybe lose a bit of motivation recently. So I certainly hope to get back on top of things and get out that content for you guys and videos. and of course more gaming, especially with my patrons. One of my patron rewards is they get priority streaming, priority gaming rights to play with me when I'm streaming, stuff like that. So, Beagle's here. So apparently someone says hi, Beagle. So hi, Beagle. How many characters do I have? There are currently, well, as you know, Faux is a chameleonic fox. He can change his colours. There's currently 5. I've got Faux, Anti-Faux, Fire Faux, and Chrome. I have the suits for Faux and Anti-Faux. Fire Faux and Chrome, I'm not sure if I'll get suits with them yet, but I want to get some art. And a secret 5th one I'm working on that you may or may not see, depends how I like it. What are some artists / creators that I admire from Dave? Okay, I have a lot. I've been talking to a lot of other furry YouTubers lately, and I really like talking to them on Telegram and Discord. Really gets me to understand them a bit more than just seeing their videos. So I feel a bit privileged to have that opportunity to talk to those people. And I've gained a lot of respect for people like Rika. Big congrats on the 100,000 and YouTube Silver. Check out Vixen Dunk if someone wants to put that in the chat because it's spelled weird. Absolutely amazing. I've been talking a lot with Sherbet. He's a really cute K-line suit. I'm a big fan of K-line suits, and got into having the chance to talk to Sherbet. It's just been fantastic, and I did a bit of a collab with him. I helped him out on a recent video with some scenes. So please check out Sherbet. Sherbet Shenanigans is his YouTube channel. So check him out. He's absolutely amazing and super cute. He does speak only Japanese in suit, so there are some subtitles, but he's so adorable. He's a big bunny, deer, dragon thing, and it's just so cute. And that ass. He has the biggest fursuit ass I've ever seen. Hi Dexter Dog, can I drop in and say thank you, you're the best, and thank you very much Dexter, thank you for dropping in, and sorry you can't stay too much longer. Let's have a look at what else we got going on. Sorry, a few more creators and artists, let's get a few more out there. I'm planning a video very shortly with a few local artists from Brisbane, like Toxie Divine and Shush, or Shush, I really should find out how to pronounce that, the way it's meant to be. And we're going to do a bit of a video with some artists and have a bit of fun with that too. So keep an eye for that. I love their art. I'm a huge fan of Sil Vixen. She's an amazing Aussie artist who has a loop suit as well, and it's super adorable. There are so many cute fox loop suits out there more than me. It's like, oh, I gotta get Fox 3 so I can be the cutest again. Do I know? Oh, sorry, a few more. Corey Coyote, having a chat with him, I love his accent. Oh, I really want to work with Corey Coyote on a video, because like gaming and fursuiting, just the 2 favourite things in my life, just together. Awesome Rusty Rex as well. I'm looking to do some work with him in the near future. He's in the chat right now. Thank you, Stistic. You're an awesome. He's doing such a fantastic job. He's putting out so many videos and he's growing so fast. It will not be long, Rusty Rex, until you overtake me in subs, and I'm so proud of you. I hope one day that I can put as much work into my videos that you do and just keep getting them out there. I'd love to just focus a lot more on my YouTube, but I do what I can. Thank you, Twister. Oh, you guys, love you. Oh, what do I do with you guys? If you're going to, please put a question. I'll definitely answer questions that are super chat. So, please. And of course, if you enjoy gaming, check out Rusty Wolf's channel as well. He's starting up some really good stuff with gaming. He is a furry, but the channel isn't really furry related. But good friend of mine. I'm actually at his house right now, doing a bit of a last-minute live stream, so check out Rusty Wolf and check out his gaming if you love gaming. We're doing like PUBG and all this, PlanetSide 2. He's doing a lot of cool stuff at the moment. What's your opinion on younger furries? I'm 13. Hi, Aurora. My opinion on younger furries is, as long as you have your parental or guardian support, because it's not something you should be doing alone. Like, especially if you have a fursuit, it is incredibly dangerous because you can get swarmed by a lot of people, and a lot of things can just go wrong very quickly. So it's important to have your parent or guardian there with you to maybe even like share the journey together, and just so they understand as well, because there are a lot of bad connotations or impressions that a lot of people have of the furry fandom, and it's just very important to... I look a bit red. I wonder why. Just checking the camera. It's very important to make sure they understand exactly what you enjoy about the fandom and why it helps. Because let's take, like, me personally, even though I am an older person, when I first told my mum that this is what I'm doing, I wear a big fluffy costume, she hated it, absolutely hated it. But as an adult, it was my choice to do what I want. But it really got me into doing videos, which is what I love to do. I really wanted to make some videos, stuff like that. And I lost myself trying to check something on the side. Now that I'm seeing some success, hitting 10,000 subs on YouTube Bronze, and just having all the support and a worldwide reach and sharing such a positive message, she's started to come around to understand that. And she's so happy that I found this motivation and everything in my life. So it can be a bit confusing at first, but once they really kind of start to understand. Thank you, Sky Arrow. Wow, I thought that said 5. That's 50. Holy crap, Sky Arrow, why? I love you, Sky Row. I'm losing myself. Okay, take a breath. Anyway, young furries in the fandom, yes, but please do it correctly. If you want to get a fursuit, if you can find someone who will make a fursuit for younger furries, I know some fursuit makers don't. Just make sure it's a partial so you don't grow out of it too quickly and just spend a lot of money on something you wear for like a month. Thank you, Hydra the Husky, you just joined. Welcome to the Fluff Butts. Throttle. Sorry, I haven't seen that one yet. Throttle, have I met Not Hyena? I have not met him. Wait, I might have met him personally, but I didn't have a chat to him. But I do talk to him on Twitter, and we're trying to come up with some kind of cool collab we can do together. I'm really trying to get more into collaborations and get some other furries out there, big ones, little furries. If you have any good ideas, like stuff like that, I am open to a lot of things. Just the important thing is, like, don't come to me saying, "Hey, let's do a collab together." Like, come to me with an idea, saying, "I'm working on this. I'd love to have you involved in this way." Because yeah. And that kind of stuff. Another question from Color the Lion. Have I met Majira? I have met Majira. I talk to him on Telegram occasionally. He's a very busy fox. He's taller than me, which upsets me a little bit, but what can I say? I'm actually pretty tall, and not many people are taller than me, but Majira, he actually, when you go to hug someone, it's not very often that the other person's arms go above mine, I'm normally the one going over the top. And it was an interesting hug to hug Majira. So, pineapple shouldn't exist, by the way. Just toss it out there. No, Blue. Pineapple exists. I'm going to really mess with you with that. I've got a little fun idea in my head just to really push it out there and have fun with that. What country do I live in? From Walt Krieg Wolf. I live in Australia, in southeast Queensland. Not too far from Brisbane. Hoping to move to Brisbane very soon. What else we got going on? What do I think about the whole Popufur, or how from Nukas Kaku Dragon. Popufurs. Yeah. I've been called one. I don't really feel it. There's different kinds. Like, there's the good kind, there's the kind that push it, and there's the ones who are, say, infamous. The ones who do the bad things that everyone knows about because they've done the bad things. That's the bad kind. I know there are it's just a short term for a furry who is popular. So I guess, thank you, Throttle. Oh, a New Zealand dollar. I'm going to cash out New Zealand money. I want some New Zealand money. But thank you very much. Yes, I am a popular furry to some extent. And so are a lot of other people to other extents. You got the Instagram furries, YouTube furries, Twitter furries, convention furries, and they're all very well known from a lot of people. Like, say, Telephone, for example. Everyone knows Telephone. Everyone loves Telephone. She is a good, popular furry. But yeah, it's just, you don't... I try not to associate it's a elitist group within the fandom. It's like all the Popufurs hang out together. We got to the stage because we work hard and we can respect each other's work. Like I said, I've been talking to other bigger YouTubers, other YouTube furries, and stuff like that. And because I've put a lot of hard work in and a lot of effort, they have recognized me as well, and we've actually opened up conversations. It's not something you come into and just be like, I want to be a part of that. It's like you make yourself a part of it. You build yourself up, you do put the hard work in, have the good ideas, and just really put the effort in there. And you kind of get out there that way. It just doesn't happen. You don't get a fursuit unless you like buy like an extremely amazing popular maker's fursuit. And then even then it's a 50-50 chance. You do an unboxing video, then bam, you're huge. Like first thing out. It doesn't always happen. It does to some. And often I can see a lot of jealousy in that. But you become a furry and get a fursuit because you want to. You love it. And that suit has meaning to you. You don't do it to become popular. I made videos because that's what I wanted to do, and it's just kind of turned into something else, something a lot bigger. So that's how I feel about that. Hopefully that makes sense. I didn't just ramble. How tall is Majira? I'm 6'3" or 193 centimeters. So I'm guessing he's very close to 2 meters tall. Maybe not quite there, but he's definitely quite tall. That was from Adadave again. Mojave Red Fox. My hugs can crush people. Yes, they can. I need to be I'm doing at Neon Fur in October. Shout out Neon Fur. I'll be there. See you there. That's in the Gold Coast in October. I'll be doing a panel on my first FurCon, and I really need to get it in my head that it's a big thing that if you go up to a furry and you ask for a hug, it works backwards as well. And I have failed that a couple of times and have hurt people who might have hurt their back somehow or something like that. So yeah, I need to really, really get into my head that if I want to hug someone while I'm in fursuit, I need to ask as well. And I'm getting better at that. But yes, it's every interaction, like to furries or as a furry to someone else, always seek permission and make sure it's okay. What else we got here? Any more questions, guys? Please hit me up with the questions. Don't forget, I'm out of suit, so please ask about me as well. I'm happy to share it. Like, this is for you to get to know me. And a few other things like that. Also, while there's... Thank you, Bluetooth, for moderating. Also, while I have your attention and a bit of a lull in the questions, next month, in a couple of weekends' time, I'm going to be at Melbourne with Bakari Roo and possibly Ellen Core Daiko. Ellen Core, if you don't know, is an amazing angel dragon. She's so adorable. I think her suit's done by Skypro even. We'll be down at VidCon in Melbourne. So if any of you Melbourne furs are out there, or Melbourne fans even, I'll be at VidCon and we're hoping to do a little video there as well. I'd love to meet some people who know me and stuff like that. And yeah, so check out VidCon Australia, Forks and Bakari, / Alancore, hopefully. And we'll go from that. Why do all the furries live in Australia from Turtle Studio? We don't. We really don't. There's so many more furries in America. Just ask Skyro. Like, our biggest convention gets maybe 700 people, whereas I went to Midwest Fur Fest last year, and they had 7,500 people. So, no, they're not all here. They're all in America and Europe. What games do I play? From Cody Alton. At the moment, I'm loving PlayerUnknown's Battleground. I play that so much. It's kind of taken over from Rocket League for me. I played a lot of Rocket League, now it's all PUBG. And it's so much fun. I hope to stream sometime on my Forks Place channel. Even with Rusty as well, so check out Rusty Wolf, he's playing PUBG. Doing a few challenges, it's a lot of fun. Like I also said, Rocket League. I play a lot of mini golf games when I do like the fun ones with the viewers and stuff like that. I really need to do a playthrough of Stranger Things. No, is it called Stranger Things? I can't remember. But I'm a big fan of the Final Fantasy series. I'm on my own on my console. I play Final Fantasy 12, what was it called now? The new one that came out, the update, the HD update. I'm playing that. It's a lot of fun. And go for someone's here. Very quickly, what was my first FurCon? My first FurCon was Furry 2015. I have a video out on it too, so check out my channel for that video. It's one of the first videos I made, and it was a lot of fun. I've made a video at every photo I've been to so far, so make sure you check them out. Do I have any other hobbies besides furry YouTube? Yes. Like I said, I play video games. I tried doing art. I can't art. I love going to the movies. I love board games. Like, even though these are Rusty's behind me. Oh, this side. I love board games. I love playing poker as well. I've played poker for about 10 years and love it. It's Hold'em in Omaha. What else do I do? I'm kind of a boring person. No, TV shows, like I follow Rick and Morty and Game of Thrones quite religiously and love them to bits. I read, but I certainly love to go out and just do things. Like, I want to get out more, and being a furry has helped me get out more. Slash and Adadave have asked together, what do I do for a living? I make videos. I mentioned this before. I make videos for a university, so I make the videos for the YouTube channel and their Facebook and Instagram, stuff like that. My real name is Nick, which is short for Nicholas, obviously. Do I only have one fursuit from Darcy? No, I have two fursuits, but they're both, like, one is Faux, and the other one is Anti-Faux, which is, you'll probably see a video of him if you go back through my things a little bit. Thank you, Chroma. I just got my hair cut and re-dyed it recently, so hopefully it's not too bad. It's a bit scruffy, but that's what you do. Favorite board game? Oh, another one from Darcy. I don't get favorite board game. Darcy, my favorite... Sorry, how big is my family? I have a sister. She's just had a baby, so I'm an uncle now. I'm starting to feel old. And I grew up with my mum and my sister, so it's just the three of us, and went from there. But yeah, my favorite board game. Ooh, I'm really in. It's a card board game. I'm really loving Joking Hazard right now by Cyanide and Happiness. Love that kind of humor. So, you know, Cards Against Humanity, Cyanide and Happiness. Love it. As far as board games go, I like everything almost. Last night I actually had a board game night where we played Spartacus, the board game, and a lot of fun. We get really, like, my friends and I, where I live, get really into our board games. So we're, like, disputing rules and, like, little, like, if there's a comma somewhere, it means something, you know. We break everything down and we just have a lot of fun with it. A lot of arguments, stuff like that. In fairness, the answer is yes. I do. At the moment, but I'm looking to move to Brisbane. Tails has asked, how much did my fursuit cost? And also, do I like chess? Yes, I like chess. I'm not very good at it, but I enjoy it and it's fun to play. How much did my fursuit cost? I was a bit lucky with Faux. I kind of got into Lazy Loop when she was still kind of developing her style. So she wasn't charging as much as she is now. But she's still one of the most, like... I can't think of words today. Value for money, like, her suits are an amazing price for what they are, and I got Faux for $1,500, but when I commissioned Faux 3, I'm expecting to pay at least double that, and I am happy to pay every cent because they are just such good quality suits. You pay for what you get. Thank you, Wolfie the Fluffy. Oh, you nearly won duos. Awesome. I'll have to play with you guys again. I'm playing as much as I can. That's Wolfie the Fluffy. If you don't know, he just gave me $2, and me and Blue nearly won duos. That's in PUBG. In PUBG, you can play solo, duo, or squad, and it's the last one left alive out of 100 people, and it's so much fun. And they nearly won, so awesome. Wind Pickle, yes, I have a sister. I mentioned that a little bit ago. What time is it there right where you are now? Where's my phone? It is 1:19 p.m. on Saturday. Who did a door pick? Was that Rusty? Was he at least wearing his fursuit head? I don't even know. Oh no, maybe it wasn't Rusty.
What are you doing?
There's Rusty.
What up?
Who just poked their head in?
That one.
Apparently someone poked their head in. Was it? Oh, I think it was Rusty's mum, maybe. I don't know.
Probably mum.
This is all Rusty. Check out his channel. Plug. What are you doing on your channel?
Yes.
Good plug. Slush the Husky. I noticed you. Yes. I'll try and check out your YouTube channel. I did see that before. What am I going to do with Forks Mark II when I get Forks 3? What am I going to do?
Burn him.
I'm not going to burn him. I still have to do my space launch.
I was about to say, yeah, launch him to space.
Depending on the weight, like how much heavier Forks 2 is compared to Forks 1.2, I might send him up to space instead because he's a bit cuter. Good night, Hans. Thank you for joining us. I'll definitely have a chat with you a bit more. Callum's a butt. Hey, Toxie. Guys, please check out Toxie's art. Toxie, feel free to send a link to your Fur Affinity or DeviantArt for people to check out your art. It's absolutely amazing. Rusty's a pineapple. Rusty, you're a pineapple. Oh, they're all gone now. Sorry, I can't hug them. When will I play with my subs next? From Pootzilla. I hope to get more into games. My next few weekends are kind of really busy, so I won't be able to stream much for American times. But I could hopefully do some nighttime streams here in Australia after work. Yes, Saturday. Send to space. I am going to be the first fursuit in space. At least the first fursuit head in space. What are my opinions on the Ministry of Joy? I don't know what that is. I will have to look it up a bit later. That's from Hematic Fox. It's not letting you put links in. Bluetooth, can you help Toxie post a link to her Fur Affinity / DeviantArt? Kiwi's here. Hey, Kiwi! I'm going to work with you too, Kiwi. I really do. So many people out there I want to do collabs with. I'm so busy. But thank you for joining us, Kiwi. If you have any questions, please put them in. I'll try and find them. Bye, Nukas Kaku. Mojave, yes. It's something like that. I'm going to get him up to... It's classified near space, but technically you need a spacesuit to be there, so... How old was I when I designed Forks? I designed Forks just over 3 years ago, so I'm not... Some people know how old I am. But yeah, about 3 years ago I designed Forks. Enjoy your shower, Hydra. Where are we going here? Have you met all the furry YouTubers? Not in person. I've met Telephone, I've met Majira, I've met Booker Fox. I've seen Booker's back on YouTube. So happy. Thank you, Booker. Welcome back. I've wanted so much for you to have more videos. And I'd love to join you on a live stream sometime. So please, give me a call. But no, I haven't met them all. But I do try and talk to as many as possible, and we share ideas and just shoot the breeze. Really. Thank you, Bluetooth, for sharing that. For someone who doesn't have a for someone who doesn't have a suit-friendly town, what can I do to get my suiting fix, apart from wearing her around the house? From Night Galaxy. Jeez. I suggest move to a bigger town. I guess with your friends, if you have a group of people, a group of friends who are okay with it, to look after you, maybe you can go to a park or something and just have a bit of fun. Even at local events, if there's a show going on, or... Welcome back, Rosie. Apparently I have to give you a hug.
From who?
Even talk to the event organizer and just say, is it okay? There was one time I went with a friend of mine, Cairo Draken. There was a radio show doing a live broadcast from a local Harvey Norman store. And I asked them if it was okay if we could suit there, and they said yes, please come along. And you know, they were more accepting. We got Rusty here. I got to give you a hug apparently.
From who though?
I don't know.
Someone.
They just said hug. Now they're saying dab.
I'm breaking up with you.
Alright. I'll be okay, baby.
So we got Rusty and Mitch is off camera now.
What about spiderwebs?
And spiderwebs. You're welcome, Toxie. I love you. I really want to commission you one day.
Fucking do it already.
I want to, but I'm broke. Patron, become patron so I can buy art from Toxie, please.
It's totally one of the perks.
Have I ever played CS:GO? Yes, Aiden, and I fucking hate it. Hate it. Competitive annoys the crap out of me. But the relaxed like gun games, they're fun. I like them. Do I have any other personas? I tried to design a couple, but I just can't relate to them as well as I can to Faux. I've tried to design an angel dragon. I've tried to design a Wusky and a Fulf. But I don't really connect to them as well as Faux. So I'm trying to find those other characters I do connect with and make some fun
Does
stuff.
to be on?
Probably not.
I don't know how you work it.
Yes, we need to get Kyra back down to Brisbane more often. This is a nice shirt, Rusty. What is it? Oh, Charmander.
Charmander Shepherd.
Represent. Gross Pineapple Man. That's him.
Oh, blue. Duh.
Why is Rusty like... Hi, Bushy. Why is Rusty there? Because I'm at Rusty's house. I'm the one who's kind of here.
He's kind of taken my computer.
Yeah, I'm at Rusty's computer. He has a better webcam than I do.
It was only like $20 too.
Oh, you bastard!
Just gotta buy. What was it? I think Officeworks has a special on them at the moment.
I'll have to check that out because I get a new webcam. I need to get like a more like light in my room. I want to get a green screen.
Oh wait.
What are you doing? Oh.
Light in your room. See, look, I'm fucking more prepared than you.
Now Rusty's saying bad words.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
It's okay. Live streams are kind of okay. A bit of swearing. I think kids can handle a bit of swearing. They probably get Lenny just sent to me. Why does your hand smell weird?
Beef jerky.
Well, that'll do it. That could have been a lot worse.
No, it's just...
Just jerky.
You're playing with his balls too much.
Yeah, that too.
No, I'm not in Ipswich. Get out.
Folks, what do you think of Pickle Rick? I love Pickle Rick. Love Pickle Rick. I thought that I saw a lot of reviews in that episode saying it wasn't great. I loved it. I thought it was absolutely amazing. A lot of action, like Pickle Rick. It's just Rick, all 100%. Makes sensual frying pan noises.
It's for the pansexuals out there.
I'm guessing it's like a reference to PUBG.
Yeah,
Like,
it is. It's a ricochet.
It is a very sensual noise when it just like you hear a bullet ping off your frying pan.
Mm.
Best armor ever. That is the real Rusty. Where's your head?
Yeah, it's in the room.
In there somewhere.
And that's probably not. They're probably referring to Rusty Rex. You know, the one that has more subscribers than me.
Yes, maybe.
Mm.
Maybe just gonna stand behind you. Yeah. I want to get like just a portable green screen I can set up somewhere. Not here. Oh God, swearing. No, my virgin ears. I believe that. Never, Mika. See ya, Slush. Yes, Adadave. Watch Rick and Morty. Would I like a free Nissan GTR? I'd love a free Nissan GTR. Does it work? I'm not dabbing. I've dabbed in previous videos. Go check them out. Here we go. Back to some questions. Thank you, Daniel. Bring back some questions. This is a Q&A, please. What's my favourite place? There's a place just outside of Toowoomba called Tabletop. It's a little mountain that's it's like a half-hour climb up.
I need jerky.
Rusty needs some jerky, or jerking. I didn't quite hear him.
Potato.
Potato. It's a little mountain. It's often like during some of the more depressing days, I like to just go out there and climb and sit up there for an hour and look at the views. It's an absolutely beautiful place. I love it up there. But I'm only saying that's my favourite place at the moment because I haven't been to Fox Village in Japan yet. I guarantee you that'll be my favourite place and I'll never want to leave. I'm going to see if I can wear Foxy there too. Look out for that video. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is blue. Alternatively, my other favorite colors aren't colors, they're black and white. So black, white, and blue, 3 of which are all in Faux. Rusty! So I had a question for Rusty. I want to get him back in here.
I do.
I've got a question for you from Toxie.
What up?
When are you getting Diamonds made into a suit?
When somebody gives me the money for it. I'm broke. I'm unemployed. I've been working off of YouTube at the moment.
Check out Rusty's Patreon too. Give him money for diamonds.
Give me money for everything.
I will say, coinciding with the video I made a while ago, I do not support people who open up GoFundMes and stuff just to get a fursuit. No. No. Earn your fursuit. My favorite drink is not Clorox. That's his. Clorox Bleach asks, what's my favorite drink?
Strawberry flavored.
My favorite drink is Mountain Dew. It is the most unique flavor. Second would be melon.
Scotch on the rocks.
Second would be melon flavored melon Fanta that I got to try in Japan. That was amazing. Yes, I spent a year in Japan. Ask me about that. There's a good question for you. My favorite car is a Dodge Viper GTX. No, GTS. What did I say X for? Dodge Viper GTS, favorite car, with the classic blue with the white racing stripes. Hi Kai, love your videos. What suggestion would you have for a person with a disability who wants to be a fursuiter? I'm not sure what disability anyone might have, but my suggestion would be to just understand your limits and try and work with them, because you can't push against it. It's something you can't help, and it's something that you can't be judged for. And I know there's a fursuiter out there who is completely blind, absolutely blind, but they still have a fursuit, and they just have a very loving partner and handler who's also a fursuiter who guides them around and points them at cameras so they get the right poses, stuff like that. It's just know your limitations and know what you can and can't do, and just kind of work around that. Toxie, no, I didn't get to go to the Fox Village. I didn't even know it existed when I lived there. I lived there 2011 for a year, and I didn't get to go to Fox Village. But I want to go back. Adade, why was I in Japan? I was an English teacher over there for a year. Got to have a lot of fun over there. I wish I had my fursuit, because that would have been so much more fun. I reckon fursuiting in Japan would be amazing. The Japanese people would love that, I reckon. Although you never get to move anywhere because it'd be photos, 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 photos. No, I do not speak Japanese. I should have learnt, but I was just a bit too caught up in enjoying myself over there. Yes, enjoying. What's Japan? Japan is a country. It's a great country. They make a lot of awesome stuff. Favorite movie is Battle Royale, which was a 2000 Japanese movie. It has subtitles, but it basically, if you like Hunger Games, Battle Royale was the first of that. It's probably why I love PUBG so much. It is dump people on an island, last man standing wins. And yes, if you had a chance, check out Battle Royale. Amazing movie. Don't watch number 2 though, it sucked. I only got to do 1 year in Japan because I was on a working holiday visa, and it ran out, so I had to come home. How am I today from Fox Team? I am doing okay. It's been a tough day, but I'm doing okay. I'll just put it that way. Did I eat breakfast like a local? What was your favourite foodie experience in Japan? Ooh, that's an interesting one, Toxie, because I have three amazing food experiences in Japan. The first one was the first time I went to Japan. I went there for a 3-week holiday first, and I was taken to this Indian restaurant, and I was blown away. I was like, they have Indian restaurants in Japan, and yes, they do. And it was the most amazing Indian food I have ever had. Normally, in Australia or I don't know where else, probably everywhere else, let's say you get like a butter chicken, like the most staple Indian food ever. It comes in one kind of spiciness, and that's mild, which is fine. It's delicious. It's nice and sweet, and buttery, of course. But this Indian restaurant actually allowed you to choose how spicy you wanted your curry, no matter what you ordered. So I got butter chicken. The first time I went there, I got butter chicken and the spiciness level of 1 because I wasn't quite sure if I was into the spice. And it was the most delicious thing I had. And I went back there again later. I got number 4. Number 5 was the hottest. I got number 4. And I'm sitting there. I'm like beet red, more red than I am now. And I am like sweating and just crying, but I just couldn't stop eating. It was just that delicious. Another one was I went to a izakaya restaurant. That's basically in Japan. You don't really get to hang out at people's houses much like you do here in Australia or in America, because they have very tiny apartments and often live with their families. So everyone goes out to these restaurants called izakayas. And you can sit there for hours and just keep ordering food. They charge by the plate, and they're nice and good and cheap beer. And I spent like, me and 2 other mates, we spent like 8 hours there just eating everything on the menu, and it was just so good. The favourite thing I had there was camembert croquettes, which is deep fried camembert cheese, but it was soft and fluffy and melted butter. So good. And the other thing was ramen. Like, there was a ramen restaurant, and I've had ramen here in Australia, which is like the hot soup noodle bowls with like a bit of meat and veggies and stuff in it, and had them here in Australia. They're good. Over in Japan, they are mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. So those are 3 things I'd recommend over in Japan. Okay, back to some questions. See you later, Cole. Sorry if I didn't... if you asked a question and didn't see it, but thank you for being here. Sorry if you're gone already. Where do I get the fursuit? You have to look for a fursuit maker. There's a lot of fursuit makers out there. I really should make a video showing a few off and like getting a few out there. But if you go into Google or YouTube, I keep saying Google, go into YouTube and look up fursuit makers, stuff like that. A lot of other furry YouTubers have made videos where they show their top 10 fursuit makers. Picari Ruru put one out recently showing some lesser known fursuit makers as well. So check out some of those videos, and you can like look around as well. And if you see like fursuits, like pictures around, often on Instagram, they'll often have who made their suit down below, and you can look at that. Hey, the night cometh. What are we looking at here? Let's... Would I ever visit Europe? I would love to travel the world and see a lot of places. I don't know many places, but I certainly, would... if I learned more about them, I'd go, yeah, I'd love to go there. That'd be amazing. I want to go to Eurofurence, definitely. Did I go to any robotic show diner places in Japan? No, I didn't. But I did go to... We went to this parfait place that just sold beautiful parfaits and desserts. And everyone there, like all these staff were wearing like maid outfits, and it was just classic Japan. And that was pretty awesome. Good night, Aurora. Have a good sleep. Thank you for joining us. See you later, Richard Guerin. Yes, that's a quote. It burns so much, but the curry is so good. I'm hungry too. I haven't eaten today, Pom. I really should eat. I'm gonna get some lunch after this. I didn't realize how late it was. Do I still have friends from Japan? Yes, I do. I don't talk to them as much as I probably should, but I met some amazing people over there, and I certainly would love to meet more. I want to go to JMOF, which is Japan Meeting of Furries, and meet a whole bunch more, especially Rufin. I want to meet my Rufin. Even just for a hug. I know Rufin's very cautious about their suit and don't come out in there too often because they just get swarmed. They're like amazing. But I would love to meet Rufin. Apparently they're really short, so it's going to be so cute. Massive forks and tall Rufin. Short Rufin. Huh. English. I don't even speak English. How can I speak Japanese? See you later, Skyder. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, you can also try making your own fursuit, to the person who asked before. It's difficult, but it's often the cheapest way to go about it. And plus, it's a creative way to express yourself and create a good connection to what you make. If you want a fursuit, who's the best maker by Fox Team? The best maker is the maker that makes the style of fursuit you love the most, that represents your character the most. Like if I wanted to get like a realistic, very serious looking fursuit, I wouldn't go through someone like Lazy Loop because she does the really cute, toony, 3D eyes, stuff like that. So if you want to find the best maker for you, look at other fursuits by that maker and see if, yes, that's the style I want to go with. That is the best fursuit maker for you. Have a good one, Darcy. Okay, Mojave, bring me some food too, please. I like chicken. I might go to KFC for lunch. See you later, Bundaberg Bear. Was I involved in the furry fandom when I was over in Japan by Toxie? No. Like, back in Japan, I didn't... this is before I really got involved in the fandom. I knew it existed. I saw some crazy stuff in Japan, but I didn't see any fursuits, and I wish I did. That would have been amazing. But no, I wasn't when I was over in Japan. Take me in your luggage. Wolfie, if that was legal, everyone would do that. I totally would. There you go. A question for Pom. What's your favourite song, Pom? I'll read it out in chat when you respond. What's your favourite music artist? And if you have one, what is your favourite American artist? My favourite music artist right now is like, I'm guessing like Madeon and Porter Robinson kind of style. Like, I went to go see their concert live here in Brisbane a few months back, and it was just amazing. I haven't been to a concert in like 5 years, but I went to that one. Best concert I've ever been to. Everyone was so chill. The music was amazing. The effects were just awesome. But I love the kind of EDM, kind of more chilled EDM, stuff like that. So like Daft Punk as well, just amazing. As for like American artists, I like a bit of like rock as well. My favorite Australian artist is like The Living End. They do like rockabilly stuff. I like, the full instruments. I'm not a big fan of pop. A favorite American artist is Imagine Dragons American? I do enjoy Imagine Dragons right now. They're really high on my list. Can't really think of any. I need to get more into music. Hi, Isokera Samakoi. Wow. I hope I spelled that right. KFC nugs. Okay, I gotta get some nugs. I'm getting nugs now, thank you, Mika. What candy is Fawkes' favourite? I don't think I've ever had candy in Fawkes. Something probably like the long, like raspberry licorice, I reckon. Long raspberry licorice, so I can actually eat it through the muzzle. What's my favourite fast food chain by Wolfie? Favourite fast food chain? I enjoy like Guzman and Gomez. They're like a good Mexican one. Right at the moment, I'm loving New York Slice. It's not, I wouldn't really call it a big chain. There's one here in Brisbane, and every Tuesday when I come to the meets, I get it. It is delicious, amazing pizza. But I'd say probably KFC is the most generic fast food chain. I have heard of Amadea. Oh, that's right. That's Pom answering. Pomp, Lumi Angle. English. Pop Angled Angle / Lumi has answered anything by Amity Affliction or Beartooth. That's their favourite songs, music. Have I ever started a howl? I did, in fairness. I started one at Furdu 2015 for a video scene. I just got everyone just stand around and just do a big howl, and everyone just did, and I filmed it, and it kind of, the scene got into the video, but there was no audio. So, how did I meet Shifa? How did I meet my first furry friends? Well, the first furry I met was Lazy Loop. That was through the story I told a bit earlier about finding the brag board of her suits at my local fabric store. And then I met Corey Karma, and we just kind of chatted, and then I came down to SBFM one night. I was a bit nervous, even though like I actually had a suit. So very nervous. Talked to a few people. That's where I met Rusty, actually, for the first time. And it was a slow process. It probably took a good couple of weeks, months to actually start opening up a bit more and talking to people. You don't go there in the first night and make friends. I know some people can, but that wasn't me. But now I am a lot more comfortable there and talking like that. I also met a good friend of mine, Mikey. He is a really cute little wolf suit that's white with purple and yellow. I went to a local pop culture convention called Supernova here in Brisbane when I first got my suit. And I met Mikey. He also had a fursuit. I had never heard of him before, saw him, talked to him, ever. But when I saw that, we both kind of... We're on a train now. Yeah, we're on a train coming in, and we both kind of had our suits with us. And we just started talking because we had the suits. And we're like, I know where you're going. I know where you're going. Yeah, and then we just kind of hung out all day, and him and I are really good friends. The little things that really kind of mean those things. That mean a lot and make good friendships. Just that first connection is what you need, the icebreaker. I'm seeing some talk about LGBT stuff up here. I'm not sure what's going on there. Okay, just talking about music still. Johnny, I'm not going to answer how old I am. I'm sorry. And when did I get into the fandom? I got into the fandom really, really, really actively about 3 years ago. But I discovered it about 10 years ago. I am working on getting a PO box. I have access to one that I might use and put out for the meantime. But thank you very much, Pop Ankle Nagel, for sharing your PO box with me. Yes. I will say, Adidave, like KFC in Australia is a lot different than KFC over in America. Like from what I've heard from my American friends like Skyro and Beagle and Bushy and all that kind of stuff, over there it's all about chicken on the bone, stuff like that. Here in Australia it's all about burgers. We have so many burgers like at KFC, and it's just delicious. I'm so happy we have the burgers here. I'm a big burger fan. I hate meat off the bone. If there's one thing you learn about me, meat on the bone, no. Hate it. You give me a T-bone steak, I'll leave like a good inch around the bone because I bloody well hate it. Just don't like bones. Why was I in a fabric store when I first found Lazy Loop stuff? I was at university studying film and television, and we had to do a studio scene. And I needed to go get some fabric to dress the scene to get some nice backdrops and add a bit of colour. So I had to rush to the Spotlight, the fabric store, and pick up just fabric and run to the counter and get it cut and get back because we were filming in like an hour. And as I was waiting in line, just trying to come on, cut this fabric faster so I can get my turn and get the hell out of here, I just noticed it on the board there. So you're welcome, Shiva. Glad I can see it. Do I like the beach? I do. I don't have the best beach body. I've got a bit of extra pounds that I wouldn't mind losing, getting fit. But if I lived near the beach, I'd probably be more encouraged to do that, so I can go to the beach a bit more. Yeah, it's great in fursuit too. Hi, Copper. Good to see you too, Donna. I hope the football game was good. I love gridiron. I used to play gridiron myself, honestly. I spent a season playing for my local gridiron team here in Toowoomba. Not here, because I'm here in Brisbane right now. And that was a lot of fun. I only played the one season though, but it was a lot of fun. Great memories. Who are my fursuit crushes? I'm guessing you meant fursuit crushes. As you all know, Rufin. Rufin's my biggest crush. But I actually have a video out about that, showing my top 5 favourite fursuits. I pretty much have fursuit crushes on them all. They're all so cute. I love a lot of fursuits. He doesn't have a crush on Telephone as well. It's just the cutest little angel dragon, Dutchy. Have I ever had meal container burgers before? I'm not sure what that is. Toxie, you have to show me. But if you're suggesting it, then I'd have to say they're pretty good. I'm pretty picky about my food though. I hate salad. You know, if I go to KFC or Macca's, I'm like, yeah, no lettuce, no onion, no pickles. I should eat pickles though. They're salty and salty. I'm getting a taste for salt lately. Don't know why. I'm just a salty fox. Is Australia a crowded place? From Landon or Eandon? capital L and sorry, capital I and L look very similar. It is in the cities, like in Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide. It is quite busy and a lot of people everywhere. Where I live in Toowoomba, not so much. There's people around, but it's quite roomy, spacious, and comfortable. I'm looking to go to Brisbane because I like a lot of people. Johnny, yeah, I'm happy for people to like. However old you think I look, I'm very happy for you to think that. What's your favorite persona? Like my own persona or like someone else's? Like, as far as characters go, like I'm a big fan of Dutch Angel Dragons because a lot of Dutchies get really into character. A lot of them are non-talking, and so they have their little squeakers or their bird whistlers in their mouth, and they really get into their character. So as far as personas goes, character-wise, Dutchies, Telephone, Loomy. I need to do a lot more with my character. I just kind of am me, just more foxy. Am I going to Anthrocon next year? No, I'm not, unfortunately. It's a bit too expensive. Unless you can kind of hook me up with like a guest of honor spot, then I'll go. Yeah, just a bit of a shout out there. Do I like Rick and Morty? I love Rick and Morty. I'm so excited for the new episodes. Also with Game of Thrones, I'm trying so hard not to watch the leaked episodes. Isakera has asked, is Auntie Fawkes' twin? No. Auntie is Fawkes. It's a bit of a convoluted storyline there with the character development, but is there a bit of flickering on the screen? Oh, either way. Fawkes is chameleonic, so he can change his colours depending on his mood, and he's not always aware. He's a bit schizophrenic as well. He's not always aware of his other personalities. So Fawkes is Auntie, just when Fawkes has experienced some kind of depressive state or is upset or sad. He also has other ones like Fire Fawkes, is when he gets like really angry, and Chrome, which is when he's really shy and timid, like he's just a bit nervous or shy. So they're all the same character. They're all the same character, just different personalities to go with them, and obviously the suit changes to represent that. Have I ever felt really sad? Yes, I have, Clorox. A fair bit. In my late teens, early 20s, I went through a lot of issues, a lot of psychological visits, stuff like that. I have dealt with a lot, but a lot of people have dealt with a lot worse, and a lot of people haven't. It's just it's the hand we're dealt in life, and I like to rise up and meet that challenge. If I feel sad, it's going to sound kind of weird, but I found a way through a lot of sessions and a lot of just self-learning and growing. I've learned to enjoy to feel sad, because it gives me, when I'm feeling sad, it gives me a chance to reflect upon why I'm feeling sad. In order to feel sad, you must have felt happy. And in order to feel happy, you must have felt sad, or else you would never know. So I've learned to respect that and kind of just enjoy the experience of my emotions. It's a weird way to deal with it, but it kind of works for me. Some days are better than others, but that's kind of the way I see that. And that's why I try and spread to people as well. Like, everyone has their problems. It's hard to think that every single person you meet every day, every single person you see, has a life, and it's just as complex as you. But we only see such a small portion of it. It's a bit eye-opening to think that way. A bit existential. Is that the right word? But yeah, so if I'm feeling sad, I'm kind of like, I'll take a moment and just try and reflect upon why, and the last high point I had, and just the balance of life. We'll go to Meal Container. I promise. That sounds awesome. I love it. So thank you, Toxie. I can't go to any other cons outside of Australia this year, or probably even next year. I'm looking to go to my next overseas con will probably be like JMOF in Japan, and then I might look at Eurofurence and then go back to America. You're welcome, Landon. I'm glad. It's a capital L. What are your thoughts on younger people in the fandom? I answered that a bit earlier today. You might not have been here, but I fully support it as long as their parents / guardians are with them and learn with them, understand that, and experience the fandom with them, kind of thing. Very important that someone that young needs to be taken care of by people who are mature enough and understanding enough to do that. Does Australia like American tourism? Yeah, we don't get very many Americans over here. I will say, when I worked at the casino a few years back, a lot of our tourists are Asian, Japanese, Chinese, Korean as well. We get a lot of them, a lot of them around Brisbane and Sydney and all the main cities, the Gold Coast especially. But yeah, we love Americans. We love your accent. Apparently you guys love ours too, so I'm not sure why you don't come over here and experience it. Immerse yourself in our accent. Andy the Fox Bunny needs some good vibes for work tomorrow. I'll give you all my good vibes. I'll give you a big hug. It feels weird when I do hugs out of suit. Wonder why. Is it more of a Jekyll and Hyde kind of situation with Fawkes and Auntie? It kind of is. Auntie's story that I need to write up and share properly is that he's depressed and sad because he feels like his life is missing something. And he has determined, they are aware of the other's presence, the other's existence, but they're not aware it's actually them. So Auntie sees pictures of Fawkes, and he just aspires to be like Fawkes. He's like, I wish I could be that happy. How Fawkes is so happy and doing all these things. So he really, really wants to find Fawkes. But, that's not physically possible because he is Fawkes. And when he gets close to finding Fawkes, he kind of gets happy again. He's like, oh, I'm so close. And he'll turn back into Fawkes and not realize that, he's never going to be able to meet Fawkes. It's also really hard to roleplay that out in character because I guarantee people are like, you are Fawkes. And it's not really how it works. It's just the character backstory and the motivation for the character. So please don't come to me saying, you are Fawkes, Auntie, it's okay. It's just Auntie being Auntie. Mojave, yes, you get a Fawkes hug. Here you go. I'll put this on my face so it looks a bit better. You want to see what it looks like through Fawkes' head? This is what it looks like through Fawkes' head. There you go. That's basically how furries see. Now he has the creepy look on his face. I'm going to put him on there right. There we go. My dream car is a Dodge Viper GTS. Hardtop. Beautiful. Why does everything in Australia try to kill you? Because we are the country that the world left behind. Everyone thinks we're so far behind everyone else and we're salty about it. We are mad, we are angry. The animals know that. So they're like, you know what? The world's left you behind. We're going to make it harder if you live here too. Auntie and Fawkes can never meet face to face. I have thought about doing a video of it where they're kind of you look in the mirror. Auntie looks in the mirror and sees Fawkes, or Fawkes looks in the mirror and sees Auntie in the reflection. Thank you, Axes. I'll finish that question and get to yours. So yeah, that video could be a lot of fun. It's just a lot of editing and effects to do that. So hopefully that'll work. So Axes, thank you so much. Did you spend much money at Pokemon centers in Japan? To the person asking about disabilities and suiting, I'm legally blind and have a partial. The head makes my poor vision worse. I make it work. Thank you for sharing that, Axes. I mentioned someone about being blind as well who has a full suit. And yeah, I'm glad to see that you found a way to make it work, whether it's with a good handler or two, or just understanding your limits and not pushing them to put yourself in danger. I didn't get to go to any Pokemon centers in Japan, unfortunately. I lived in a small kind of out-of-the-way town that didn't have any, and I didn't get to travel that much. It was quite expensive in Japan. and I wasn't earning much because on the working holiday visa you get taxed so much. But yeah, I spent a lot of money on everything else in Japan. Loop suits do have great vision. It does depend on the kind of character as well. That's from Pom. Adaday, what advice would you give to someone whose parents approve of their artwork but not of the fandom's social aspects and such? Find out what social aspects of the fandom they don't like, because I guarantee you it's probably the smallest part of it. If you look at my channel and Picari's channel and a lot of other furries out there, we, like Rusty Rex, we try and push the social aspects of the fandom of being loving and accepting of everyone, no matter who you are, what you do, what you like. And we try and share that positive message. That's the social aspects. We like to go out and make people smile. Post for photos, give people good positive memories. So I think the important part of that, Ada Dave, is to just try and show them what the fandom really is to you, and share that with with your parents or guardians, and help them understand. Like, you can't make them, unfortunately, because they're your parents and they're concerned. They see this thing where it's like, okay, they don't know who they're talking to, they don't know who they're hugging, and they instantly think that's my child out there. That's bad. What if that person's a predator? It's the slow steps of that's their natural reaction, and it's the slow steps of making them understand that, you know, the aspects that you want them to understand, because we are a good positive community and we try and help a lot. But I understand that there are those negative aspects that do exist, but it's really overblown a lot within the public spectrum of vision. Tails has asked, what is the most memorable moment of my life? That's a tough one. There's a fair few. I will say, like, personally, like, there's so many. Going to Japan was huge. Going to America, like, for the FurryCon, meeting all those people. Just so many amazing memories. But I think the most meaningful are the simple fact that some of my videos, like some of the comments I get, some of the messages I get sent just privately, so I'm not going to name anyone because it is very close and personal to them, that, you know, I can bring such a change to their life. Like, someone could be really super depressed and they see my videos and they have to share their story about just how much my video that wasn't even directed to that person individually, but they've got that connection and just has changed their life. I love the fact that, you know, there's so many things out there. Like, the influence I have on people has just really helped me push, like, keep going with this stuff and share that positive message that the fandom is all about to me. So those memories, like, creating those positive memories in others, means a lot to me, and that's kind of some of the best things I could ever experience in my life. Mika's finished streaming, so welcome to the stream, Mika. In the Red Rooster drive-thru. I'm hungry, Wolfie! You're making me want to stop the stream and go get food. How long have we been going for? Wow, over an hour. Nice. Adaday, if your parents' issues think that the fandom made you gay, that's an unfortunate connection for them to make. And it's unfortunate they think that way as well, because I'm a firm believer that love is love, and you like what you like. I'll admit personally now, like, openly to everyone, that I am bi, and I've found that I am that way because I believe love is everywhere and in everything. If I see something or someone that I like or appreciate for attractiveness or whatnot, it's not because of that's a girl. I'm supposed to like that. I know what I like, and it's like I see that, and I like that. I know that in this the generation of parents that are out there now with their kids going through their teenage years or early adulthood, discovering themselves, our parents come from a different time, and it's a lot harder for them to understand the way we see the world. And hopefully we're in the right direction, so when we have our kids, or however, or whatever we do, we can treat them the way they should be treated and respect them for having their own choices and just being themselves. I grew up, you know, being told what to do, told what I should like, what I shouldn't, and it took me a long time to find I know what I like and to actually accept that fact and go for that because it's my life. So I guess that's the best I could put that down to, is just learn yourself, and hopefully, you know, others around you will appreciate that and love you for you. So that was a bit serious one. Let's have a look at some questions. I saw one that just slid off the page. I'll see if I can slide back up for that one. From Thunder A7X. Where's the best place to go fursuiting, and how are you supposed to break into the character that you are in? When I'm finished with my half bodysuit, and is a half bodysuit good? Any suit's good. Partials are great. Even just heads. Even people just love wearing tails, and it helps them bring out a character in themselves. Best place to go fursuiting is obviously at fur meets, because you're not alone. If you go anywhere public, like to an event, make sure you have permission. Like, don't just rock up and walk in and expect everyone to lay out the red carpet for you. I have done that. I've gone to a stadium for a school sport carnival day with some friends and family, and I brought forks to, you know, get a bit of hype and cheering and going on, try and lead a few things. I put forks on without asking permission, and then when I came out of the bathroom after getting changed, security was on me within like 2 minutes, and they're like, "We're actually, are you actually here?" You know, I was honest with them. Always respect authority wherever you go. If someone says we're not okay with this, respect them, especially if you're in their event. So I immediately said, "Look, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. I will get out of suit immediately." And they kind of escorted me back to the bathroom to make sure they're doing their job. Okay, they weren't sure which side to go, so they erred with the side of caution and said, "Look, please, we're not 100% sure if this is okay. Let's just get rid of the situation," and I did it. Okay, biggest thing, respect the authority and everyone's personal space and stuff like that. So if you're out in public suiting, you can kind of tell if someone doesn't want to interact with you. Do not force them. Alright, that's another serious one. Okay. Have a good one, Ada Dave. Thank you so much for the questions. I'll tell you what, let's have a bit of a wind down now. I hope you guys got to learn me a bit better. A bit about, you know, Nick, the guy inside Forks. I am an opinionated person. I do have a lot of political views, but I don't want to share them here because I just don't want to cause any crap. Talk to me in person and find out a few things, like stuff like that. I'm usually happy to chat when I have time. For the people who message me on like Furry Mino, stuff like that, I haven't got time for those general conversations. Any questions, please ask me anytime. I will respond to them as soon as I can, and stuff like that. And we'll go from there. So anyway, for a bit of a relaxed session, I'm going to put Forksy on, and we're going to play some Either IO, and you're going to help me with this. You're going to join in, and let's see what the chat kind of goes with, and see if it is what Forks would choose as well. All right, so I'm just going to make me a bit small here on screen, and reveal. Reveal Either IO. Right. Okay, so I have to move the chat window again so I can actually see it. Nope. There it is. Okay. I will say I love you all too. Like, I am so happy I have such amazing followers and subscribers like you guys. You've really helped me push through a lot of times myself that you may not have seen, and keep me going with the YouTube channel. I love you all so much, and thank you so much for getting me to, what am I at, 12,500 subs now. You are all amazing. I can't thank you enough. Anyway, let's put Foxy on. Yeah. There's it. Alright, so we're going to play a little bit of Either IO, guys. So the first one here has been off the screen for a little while. So, would you rather... That's what Either IO is, by the way. Oh, the camera's up there, that's right. So, would you rather be caught at home watching Sex in the City by yourself, or be caught in a bar with a pink martini in hand? Alright, guys, I want to know, what would you guys do? We'll do a few of these, and then we'll end the stream, wrap up the stream there. Alright, Mika's on the pink martini. Everyone's going B. Oh. Toxie's on Sex in the City, but you are a girl, Toxie, you know. It's a bit easier for you to get away with watching Sex in the City at home alone. It's looking to be overwhelmingly pink martini. It's Kaidos here. Hi, Kaidos! Welcome to the stream. A bit late, buddy. You have to watch it later. Oh, Beagle's here too. Hi, Beagle. Beagle wants to watch sex. And the city. Okay. As Faux, I'm Faux now. I think Faux would look really cute with a pink martini, and he would down that thing fast. So, it's got to be the pink martini. Whoa, it's a close one. 58%. Alright, let's go on to the next one. Would you rather wear high heels or wear a dress? What would you guys do out there? Do you think Foxy would look cute in the dress or in high heels? I don't know if you could find high heels big enough to fit Fox's feet. They're massive. Beagle, you be a good boy. Dress. Toxie's saying heels hurt. Pom's in the dress. Mika's in the dress. Dress. Oh, other guy wants stilettos. The other guy. That's a drag queen right there. Dress. Heels suck. Heels. Dress up, yo. A dress. Fork should wear a dress. I think yes. Forks, I think, would wear a dress. I think one day I'm going to have to find a dress and put Forks in it, just for a bit of fun for you guys, especially. On a personal note, outside of Forks, back as Nick again, I have worn heels, and yeah, they suck. So yes, definitely a dress for me. Yes! I was the 503rd,000th person to say that. Yes, Forks in a Toxie petticoat. That'd be fun. Maybe at the gathering we have in the future. Toxie, that'd be a lot of fun to test. Alright, next question. Would you rather have an incredibly nice car, probably like, you know, Ferrari, Lamborghini, stuff like that, or own a personal helicopter? See, this is like, it doesn't give you enough information. I mean, I can drive a car, but I can't fly a helicopter. I mean, does it assume that I have like a helicopter pilot chauffeur, or I can fly it myself? I don't know. Like, what's the point of having a helicopter if I can't even fly it? That's my thought here. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love to fly. Fly to fur-cons, yes, Mojave. Kaidos, you want to wear Kaidos. The one person I wouldn't think would want to wear a dress wants to wear a dress with Forks. Kaidos. Helicopter to avoid traffic. You can always get lessons. You got some good points. Do I become the flying fox? We're going very red. But helicopters are pretty expensive for fuel, and there isn't really parking for. That's a good point for us. That's a very good point. I'm split. I'm really torn on this one. Because I can see like the fur in Forks' ears just flapping in the wind. And And the mouth going, ah. In the cars, they're cruising along. It's like, that's how we drive. Hi, Arctic Ashes. I'm going to go with the car. I'm going to go with the car. Ooh, people like cars over helicopters. Sorry, guys. If it was a private jet, I'd probably go the private jet over the helicopter. Yes, because that's just lavish. That's extravagant, and that's how Foxy would fly. He wouldn't fly in a helicopter. He'd fly in a jet. All right. Would you rather run fast or jump high? Foxes are pretty quick, but I'm not sure if they're fast. Like, they got quick reactions. If you want to see how quick a fox can react, look up Fennec Fox videos on YouTube. Those things are just impossible to keep down in one place. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Shout out my name, Starso. Run fast, get to the lake faster, and jealous for TFF. Yes, definitely Mika. Pomp wants to jump high. Is this so you can have the headbutting, gravity assisted headbutt when you fall back down? Bluetooth would rather do the splits. I didn't realize there's a little option on the screen somewhere. So yes, Elvin has mentioned we currently have Forks in a fancy ass car in a dress with a pink martini in paw. That's looking pretty good. That's a very attractive image. I love it. Pom says jumping high would be good because she is small. I want to run fast. I want to run fast. That's what I want to do. Wow, that's a lot more than I thought. I thought that'd be pretty even. It doesn't say how high, but it doesn't say how fast either. Jump high, slam dunk from Beagle. Oh, is Toxie leaving? I didn't see. Off to IKEA. Bye, Toxie. Thanks for joining us. I'll catch up with you soon, yeah? Don't forget, guys, last shout out. Check out Toxie's Twitter, Fur Affinity. Wherever she's an amazing artist. Please give her support and love. Plus, she gets an amazing character art as well. Alright, moving on. Oh. Would you rather have uncontrollable diarrhea or uncontrollable vomiting? Both of which are not recommended in Suit. At all. That's a terrible one. Thank you, Bluetooth. Definitely will Toxie. Have a good one. Enjoy IKEA. I've never been to IKEA. I should really go one day. I want to try their meatballs. Wow. Beagle wants diarrhea. Arctic Ashes, yes, I have amino. I don't use it as much as I should, though. Infernus wants vomiting. Other guy vomiting. Twister vomiting. Beagle has a great point, and that's what I was going to say. Beagle, you sold my damn thing. I was going to say, I'd rather have uncontrollable diarrhea because then at least I'm sitting down. I haven't got my eyes watering up and heaving. I'm just literally just sitting there going a bit crazy, but I still got my phone out. You know, I can still jump on, watch YouTube videos, jump on 9gag. I think the diarrhea is the winner for me, this one. 51% of people are as smart as you and me, Beagle. Oh, Pom. We're not going to have sad Pom again, are we? Sad Lumi. Alright, I'm going to go 2 more of this one, then 1 more, then I'm going to call the stream. It's been an hour and a half, guys. So, would you rather not wear shoes for the rest of your life, or not drive a car for the rest of your life? Again, it's a bit ambiguous. It's kind of like, well, I can't drive the car, but can someone else drive my car? This is not a difficult one, because I'd rather not wear shoes, obviously. But I want to see what you think. Just wear thongs. Very clever, Beagle. Just wear high heels. This is Australia. Yeah, we don't wear shoes anyway. We just have thongs. For those of you Americans out there, please don't get confused. Thongs are not what you think. In Australia, thongs are footwear. That you call them flip-flops, which is just stupid. So do you walk? Yeah, I'm not. I just like. That's a great point there by Mojave. Like, I just got like a super expensive car. I'm not going to not be able to drive it. It's not wear shoes. It's not wear shoes. What is wrong with you 480,000 people? Terrible. Alright, last one, guys. Hopefully it's a good one. If it's not, I'll just skip it. Oh, this is one for Auntie. Would you rather kill a unicorn in front of thousands of children or kill a beloved dolphin in front of thousands of children? That escalated quickly. I guess it comes down to what Fox would want to eat. Beagle's killing a unicorn. Mika's killing a unicorn. Bluetooth, apparently, unicorns are evil to Bluetooth. Unicorn. Drink its blood. Beagle, you're dark today. You're very dark. Chat hates unicorns. Unicorn because they're not real and you can tell the kids it's not real, they made it up. Lol. Yes, kids, this thing isn't real, it shouldn't exist. Forget this. Kill the dolphin then ride the unicorn away. That's thinking outside your head, Kieran. Everyone is voting to kill Nos all of a sudden. Bye-bye dolphin. Now, well, I'm going to side with the chat on this one. Fox would kill a unicorn and devour it. And if anyone ever questioned it, all the thousands of children, who are they going to believe? A mildly bloodstained Fox muzzle? Or thousands of little children who, whoever they tell is going to know unicorns don't exist. So they might be a bit traumatized for life. But if I've killed a unicorn and eaten it and drank all its blood, their lives will be meaningless to me. I'm kidding. Because I'm going to live forever. There's Nos in here. I didn't see. Oh, there he is. Hey, Nos. Just so I can see you in the future. I'm going to make you mod. Add moderator. Don't abuse it or I'll ban you. What did Nos say anyway? Why, Beagle? Why? Alright, guys. Let's fill that back out. And I'm back to Foxy. I would be a magical fox. Yes, Mojave. Let's put this chat back in the main screen so I'm not looking at the side. There we go. Oh. Alright. Thank you all very much, guys. I appreciate you all joining me today. I hope you got to know me a bit more just as a person, not just a furry. I do try and, connect to my audience a bit, and I felt I have done the face reveal before, but it's just a face. Hopefully now you got to know a bit more about me and a few things that I do and like and my opinions. But yeah, alright, so thank you all for joining me today. I've said that so many times already. Goodbyes are hard for me, okay? I'd give you all a hug and that might make it a bit easier, but... Alright, yes, Nos. Join earlier next time. Nos, we should do a stream together. Talk to me. Alright, have a great day, guys. I'm going to go get some food because it's like... What is the time? Nearly 2:30 in the afternoon and I have not eaten all day. Alright, bye everyone. Love you all, and thank you so much for joining me again. Bye.